Buenas noches a todos, ¿qué tal? Bienvenidos un ratito a Horizon Forbidden West. Vamos a continuarle, aunque sea un par de horitas, para no dejar en el olvido esta aventura. Y ese que les gusta, que ha dejado el listón bastante interesante. Bienvenidos y espero que se la pasen bien. Ya mañana podremos continuar este juego o tal vez otra historia. Pues mientras, un abrazo, un cariño a todos los asgardianos que me apoyaron en este eventito que estuvo el fin de semana.
This much is true, but Regala's forces may seem strong now, but
her machines took out my entire squad.
Remember the visions. The old ones didn't choose their fight, but still they stood firm. They didn't falter. And neither will we. Blood of the Ten. You've come to us.
You know who I am?
Oh, the warrior with hair like wildfire who defeated Regala's champion at Barren Light. Yes, you are known to us. I am Dekka, chaplain of the Lowland clan. You've come to speak with Chief Hikaro.
Not quite. There's something I need here.
Anything you need, the chief will provide. Come.
Is that one of the visions you were talking about?
Yes. The records of the Ten. I can show you them, if you like. On the way to the chief.
Un saludo a Capi, a Webex, a Venus. ¿Cómo están? Buenas nochecitas. Estamos aquí continuando Horizon donde lo dejamos. Espero que les gusten. Y vamos a tratar de avanzar rápido.
These visions. You said they're the records of the Ten. Who are they?
Old ones. Who fought a heroic battle against machines on this very soil long ago. Their deeds are honored in the visions. At least what remains of them. To be remembered and exalted.
There used to be more of these visions?
Many more. Once this place was filled with light and sound. But over the years, they've fallen into darkness. One by one. That is why chaplains are so important to the tribe. We remember all we can of the visions. Etched in our flesh. Passed down by word of mouth from generation to generation. One day the whole grove may go dark. But chaplains who come after me will keep the memories alive.
What does it mean to be a chaplain here?
We who outlast our youth study the visions and share their wisdom with our young.
What kind of wisdom?
How to be a true warrior. To fight with bravery and unflinching honor. And to know when to call for peace. You can see for yourself when we go inside.
Why does Hikaro want to see me?
We are at war with Regala. And you've already shown that you can stand against her.
I'm not here to fight a war for you.
Not for us. With us. But I won't try to persuade you. That is for the chief. He can be very convincing.
All right, let's go see Chief Hikaro.
He's in his throne room, at the far end of the grove. Come. Be welcome among the records of the Ten.
Pues bien, aquí tenemos la supuesta localización de una de las subfunciones. Vamos a ver qué tal.
Glitched. Incomplete.
Their full truths are lost to us. It's a chaplain's duty to make sense of these visions. Best we can.
Joint Force 10 active. Led by
Ah, caray. Pero bueno, Ya estamos en lo que es la tribu Tenac, la parte importante de la
The
historia.
10 were dedicated soldiers, working together as a squad and sharing in their duty. And when the time came for battle, they took to the skies and leaped to glory. All Tanakh seek to follow their example. For the chief, it was one of the few things the clans had in common.
Ten in the mountain. Blast. From any call. 10 were defending the mountain
Como
land.
pueden ver, todo se fue al
During their
garete.
war, the 10 climbed sheer rock, braving blinding snow and wind. They stopped at nothing to protect their own.
You make them sound invincible.
They weren't. But the visions tell us of their courage and strength, something our soldiers aspire to. The Sky Clan admires this one above all the rest. They make their home in the mountains northwest of here.
10 claimed 10 seized the desert. Others raging sands. Their soldiers. Enemy lines.
What's this one about?
The 10 waged war against their enemy in the desert heat, a land too harsh for any to survive. But against all odds, they prevailed. So the Desert Clan does the same. They must have passed through their territory on the way here.
I did. They sound a little extreme.
They take that as a compliment.
Desert.
César, Julián, bienvenidos. Estamos continuando la historia ahorita, donde la dejamos en búsqueda de la primera subfunción, la cual está dando bastantes problemas localizarla. Supuestamente está en esta tribu de Tenac. Pero ya veremos si va a ser fácil o difícil conseguirla. Espero que tengan un excelente inicio de semana. Abrazos y cariños para todos los presentes. Dice por acá, ¿y en qué modo lo estás jugando? Como siempre, prefiero que vaya fluido que se vea bonito.
Protected in the jungle, sealed by darkness, trapped their enemies.
Soldiers in a jungle. Those were the 10?
Yes, they knew how to use the jungle's depths to distract the enemy until the perfect moment to strike. Generations ago, my clan, the Lowland, looked to this one for inspiration as they claimed the jungle to the southwest.
¿Estás por acá? ¿Qué nivel eres ya? Pues no he avanzado mucho, lo dejé tal cual en el destino anterior. No le he avanzado. No he grindeado ni nada. Ya saben que quiero traer el juego tal cual, como le voy aprendiendo. E ir conociendo con ustedes la historia. Como caiga, como se pueda. Y a ver con qué nos encontramos.
You have an old world recording?
This box was speaking with voices of the old ones. But now there's noise over them.
Let me take a look. Where did you find this?
We took it from an Asuram Delver. She was trying to steal it, and other artifacts from Tanak's territory. The others were going to bury it in the sand with her. But then I heard the voices.
Well, the data here is badly corrupted, but...
Delta Juliet 9, you are weapons free and clear to engage the swarm. Good hunting.
Copy that. We'll buy Zero Dawn the time you need. Delta Juliet 9 out.
The voices of warriors from the past. And that Asuram wanted to sell them for shards. The bravery of the 10 should be remembered.
I'm not sure what you mean by the 10. These voices came from the final battle of the Old Ones.
Another battle? I could learn more about it if I could find the other boxes. That Delver did say there might be more recordings to be found in the wreckage of ancient flying machines. She claimed she had a way to locate them.
Yeah. The box with the voice data on it is emitting a locator signal. I could use it to find the others.
If you do then, bring them back here. I will see to it that they're treated with proper respect. Whatever sacrifices were made by these ancient soldiers, we will honor them. Let me know when you have one that you'll part with.
Do you get many Oseram Delvers in Tenakth's territory?
Fewer every time we catch them, but those thieving rats would do anything for the shards. There'll always be some who'll risk coming here.
And what do you do with the ones you catch?
Delvers spend their lives in the dust. So we bury them in it, alive.
Why do you want these recordings?
Every battle teaches its soldiers. We should learn those lessons, and honor those who fell. That is our way.
If I find more of those recordings, I'll bring them back to you.
Bien, ahí tenemos una misión secundaria. Ahora respecto a nivel, soy 14. No he subido mucho porque pues pura principal.
My focus
Hasta
can
que
detect
tengamos
beacons from those recording
pues sí,
devices.
¿dónde veremos?
Should help me to find any others that are still out there.
Ya ve que las secundarias ahorita están un poco atoradas en este sentido. Así que, además para agilizar el tema del
Chief
Éter,
is inside. Are you ready to see him?
I'm ready.
Good. Come.
It's underneath the throne.
I will see you soon, Outlander.
The savior of Meridian. I am told you held back Regala's forces outside Barren Light. And defeated her champion, Grutta, in single combat. Impressive.
I met Fashav there too. He said you were a great warrior. And a man of honor.
His death is a painful loss among many. We will not soon recover from the massacre of our marshals. But if you are here to pledge your service, that could help considerably.
I am not here to fight for you. I need something in that basement. Something that will save many lives, yours included. It's not something you can see, but it is there.
I have seen it. You have named your price. Now I name mine. With my marshals dead, I need your spear. Help me defeat my enemies, and I will grant you access to the chamber below.
I don't have a price. I am not a hired killer. I'm here to save lives, more than you can count.
I count the corpses of marshals slain. I count hundreds more Tenakth, whose lives hang in the balance. I will fight for them. I will kill anyone who threatens the peace, and you will too, if you want me to open the door to the chamber below.
Okay. So by that logic, what's stopping me from killing you right now? And taking what I need to save everyone?
You could try. You might even succeed. Either way, you must fight. My way might hold off Regala and the slaughter she craves.
Fine. What do you need?
I need more marshals to keep the tribe together. Such warriors can only be promoted at a trial by combat called the Cool Route. I've sent out a call for the competition, but since Regala seeks to undermine me, she is certain to attack it. She'll want to kill me in front of the assembled clans.
So what, you want me to be your bodyguard?
No. To defend the Cool Route. But there is more. Knowing Regala will attack, one of the clans have balked at sending their contestants. You must go north and force Tekote, the commander of the Sky Clan, to submit and send his best.
Force him to submit?
Do whatever is necessary. I can't hold a Cool Route with 2 of the 3 clans in attendance. Marshal Kathala will assist you. He was maimed at Barren Light, but he can still be of use. I sent him ahead to the northern village of Stone Crest. Meet him there, and he will guide you to the Sky Clan stronghold. If you have any questions about your mission, now is the time.
Fashav called Regala your greatest mistake. Why?
That is not your concern.
Really? I fought against her forces at Barren Light, and I don't even know what her problem is.
She was the deadliest of my marshals. The point of my spear.
So what happened?
Above all, Regala despises the Karja who burned her younger brothers alive. After we turned back the Red Raids and tore down the battlements of Barren Light, she hoped to chase them all the way to Meridian. She could not see the cost of such a war, nor the benefits of peace after the Mad Sun King fell. When I accepted Avad's entreaties, she went mad, called me traitor, challenged me before the marshals.
What did you do when Regala challenged you?
If you were Tenakth, you would know that such a challenge cannot be refused. It was not easy to subdue her. I bear 7 scars from that fight. The other marshals wanted me to execute her on the spot, but I found I could not sever the bond between us. Her loyalty had been as boundless as her rage, so I spared her. Rather than mercy, she took it as a humiliation, one she will never be free from.
What exactly is the Cool Route?
Where once the clans fought each other, now we fight as one, against the machines. That is my law made manifest in the Cool Route. Each clan must send contestants whenever I call for the ritual. These contestants face trial by combat against machines in an arena just beyond these walls. Those who distinguish themselves become marshals who bind the tribe together as peacekeepers.
You called them peacekeepers, but the marshals I met at the embassy were warriors.
Warriors, yes, but more. They renounce the clan that birthed them and pledge themselves to order and peace. They enforce my law. They settle disputes and stand for Tenakth in parley with other tribes. Without them, I cannot rule, which is why you must ensure the next Cool Route takes place.
I'm sorry about Fashav. He seemed like a good man.
More than a man. A bridge between Tenakth and Karja. No Outlander ever earned our respect as he did. I had hoped he would be my voice in Meridian. That peace with the Karja might become something more.
An alliance?
An exchange. The Karja have much we lack. Our deeds are written in ink upon our bodies. Our memories die with our flesh. But the Karja never forget. Their deeds are written in book and scroll.
You wanted to learn from them?
As I learned from Fashav. He will be missed.
Why won't the Sky Clan send contestants to the Cool Route?
Of the 3 clans, they have the most defensible base, protected by a mighty wall called the Bulwark. Their commander believes he can wait out the war between Regalla's forces and my own, safe behind his barrier.
Staying strong, while you and Regalla weaken each other.
You think like a seasoned marshal. Good.
You said you saw what's in the basement?
I did. On the day of my greatest victory.
What do you mean?
For a dozen generations, the 3 clans battled for control of this hallowed ground. Only I achieved it. I fought for years, killed whoever stood in my way. When I had finally slain all rivals, I stood alone in the grove. Victory was mine to savor, or so I thought. Thunder roared from the east, and a bolt of blue struck this place. That chamber.
GAIA dies, and Éter arrives.
All around me, the visions of the grove grew louder and brighter, and suddenly a new one appeared before me. The old one spoke, and what they said changed everything.
What did the Old Ones say to you in this new vision?
The one called Faraday foretold the growing danger of the machines, and said we must unify to stop them. She called for marshals to enforce the peace. Then the vision faded, never to be seen again. I marked the spot where it shone with my spear, and I took Faraday's words to heart. Renounced war between the clans, trained warriors to fight machines, ordained marshals through the cool route. Since then, the tribe has been at peace, until Regalla attacked at Barren Light.
And the chamber, beneath the throne. You went in after the vision?
I did. Inside is an ancient device. It hums with power. You will see it for yourself after the cool route. This I swear.
Why send me to deal with the Sky Clan?
All Tanath respect strength, and you drove Regalla back at Barren Light.
That and most of your marshals are dead?
Correct.
What about Katalo? Can't he do it by himself?
He is maimed. They will no longer respect him.
That hardly seems fair.
What is fair about losing an arm? Whether they respect him or not, Katalo still has worth. He knows the Sky Clan. He was raised in their base. He will guide you well.
So Regalla wants you dead.
She does. But that will not be enough. She won't rest until all 3 clans fall in behind her as she marches on Meridian. Who knows? With machines under her control, perhaps she can raise it to the ground.
It's been tried before.
So I hear.
I'll do what you want, and go north to deal with Dakota. But you'd better not forget about our deal.
You will have what was promised, if you succeed. Speak to Deca on your way out. She will arm you for the road ahead.
Pues bien, ya vámonos a nuestra misión. Tenemos que ir a hablar con otro chefcito. A ver si con eso logramos que nos dejen pasar a ver la subfunción que está ahí escondida. Nuevamente un saludo a todos los presentes. Me agradece mucho su presencia. Espero que el torneo de ayer les haya dejado bien picados, porque la verdad estuvo buenísimo ese cierre. Y vamos a tener más eventitos, pero para la siguiente yo creo que va a ser algo más light, más ligerito. Así como de novatos. Para que también los que juegan poquito tengan oportunidad. Admito que está muy padre ver a los pros, a los que saben. Pero de vez en cuando, los que apenas empezamos merecen un lugar, ¿no creen? ¿Ustedes qué opinan? Pero mientras vamos a ver qué chisme nos echan por aquí.
Hikaru said you have something for me?
A weapon to aid your mission. You'll need it for the long road to Stonecrest. Many machines prowl along the way, and our scouts have sighted Regala's rebels in the area.
Machines and rebels. Nothing I haven't faced before.
Indeed. Head north towards the foothills. Ascend its slopes until your legs burn and the chill air catches in your chest. Then you'll know you're in the Sky Clan's domain. Strike true as the 10, Aloy.
If I'm gonna get Éter, guess I'll have to play along with Hekarro. I better meet up with Marshal Catallo at Stonecrest. It'll be faster if I ride a machine.
Pues ya tenemos nuevo arco, nuevo tipo de flechas. Ahora solo nos queda largarnos a la siguiente misión, que está bien lejos, hasta casa del demonio literal.
All this sweat and I'm still not cooling off.
Así que vamos a aprovechar la monturita y nos vamos volando de aquí. Bueno, no volando, pero ustedes entienden. Bueno, está, chicos. Les dejé una encuesta para saber qué títulos de los que se vienen les interesaría, cómo manejar el rumbo del canal en este mes de marzo y abril. Es que abril creo que no tiene nada de peso de momento. Corríjanme si me equivoco, por favor. Vamos a tomar esta plantita. A ver, es bueno tener hierbas medicinales por lo que sea. Nunca se sabe. Pero bueno. Y como les decía, me encantaría conocer qué de lo que se viene les interesaría más ver aquí en el canal. No es mucho lo que tengo ahorita para ofrecer, pero lo que digan lo podemos ir organizando para ya oficializar el horario. También está el tema de algunos directos en la morada. Debido a cómo están las cosas aquí en la ciudad, lamentablemente se ha puesto muy triste la cosa, pero igual pienso seguir acá. Todo depende de lo que ustedes me digan. ¿Qué les parece? Que sí, que no. De todo, este espacio lo hacen ustedes. Bien, por acá, ahora la pusiste difícil. Por un momento me había intentado votar por Pollo RPG, pero terminé por sucumbir al high del anillo del círculo. Del círculo. Ok, está bien. Yo les agradezco. Yo prefiero que voten con sinceridad. Que me digan lo que quieran ver. Y ya yo voy viendo qué onda. Me hago bolas. Porque la verdad ese título del Elden Ring me gusta. No hay que mentirle. Súper largo. Larguísimo. A menos que sea el loco speedrunner que ya se lo acabó en menos de una hora. Y también está el récord de una persona que se lo acabó en 3 horas y media más o menos, sin recibir ni un solo daño, ni un golpecito. Así todo bien por la cosa. ¿Cómo la ven? El run que haría de Elden Ring no sería tan... ¿cómo decirlo? Perfecto, exacto como ahí. Pero sí trataría de que sea interesante, educativo y avanzar lo más amenamente posible. Porque yo sé que tiene un chingo de jefes y enemigos importantes a vencer. Eso sí, solo les pediría harta paciencia, como mismo de la naturaleza. Fuera de ahí, creo que nos podemos resolver e ir manejando con qué días lo pongo, por lo menos de que es largo el juego. Vamos a tomar esto y también esto de acá. Y continuamos el viajecito con nuestro torito mecánico. Ya nos falta poco para llegar, de hecho. Ah, caray. Se andan matando a golpes aquí. Y no tengo idea de aquí quién es el malo. Bueno, creo que ya sabemos. Mira, ni siquiera creo que me peguen, que me bajen, ni nada, nada más me están viendo ahí. Como si nada. Vamos a Claire. Que onda, no me pasé de la azul por acá. No pasa nada, se agradece mucho. Bienvenido, espero que se encuentren muy bien. Aquí me están echando broncas, pero no es mi pelea, hijo de la cachetada. O tal vez sí, porque ya me están echando pleito.
I'll take the machine.
Para revivir el torito y repararlo. Para que no le quiten sus puntos, porque si no me quedo sin cómo viajar. Por acá ya tengo como en Querétaro. Ah, miren nada más cómo andan bien agresivos. Vamos a quitar todo. ¿Cómo están, chicos? Bienvenidos. Y muchas gracias por estar apoyando los otros espacios. Saben que hay una votación ahí. Lo que gusten, vamos a estarlo manejando. Ya saben que me importa escuchar lo que tienen que decir. Qué de los estrenos es de interés, qué no.
I see you.
Y tratar de traerles uno de los títulos más interesantes. Y por acá diles no que muy león. 100% de acuerdo por esa referencia. Y aunque en la moradita no haya like, te mando uno. Porque la verdad estuvo muy bueno ese dato. Mientras vamos a entrar acá. El camino a la misión.
The Tenakth don't suffer outlanders in the Clanlands.
I was given rite of passage by Marshal Fashav. I'm not here to fight.
They're like blood. This is the warrior who defeated Gruda, champion of the traitor Regala. Her life is not ours to take. You may enter, but mind our ways. You will be watched.
I'll keep that in mind. This must be Stonecrest. Cthulhu should be waiting for me. But maybe I should look around first.
Muy bien, pues hora de ir a la tribu Cresta Rocosa, los ternas del cielo. Y a ver cómo se pone el asunto con su jefe. Con su jefe mandilón. Y lo supongo yo, porque la verdad no sé cómo está el asunto acá. El arco preciso quebrantador. Tenemos los anteriores ya mejorados. Mejoras de atuendo, creación de trampas, pociones, mejora de bolsa. Para tener más espacio. La lástima, hay algunos que sí podemos mejorar, otros no. Para tener más recursos, esto está bien, de hecho. Para tener más cables de trampa. Vamos a poner para los cables de trampa, que de eso sí hay. Y pociones, como no. Aquí no da para más esto. Sacar una de estas pociones. Llevar el tope. Y además, por hermosa curiosidad, mejorar esto. No es que sea necesario, pero para mí es divertido intentar tener estos objetos mejorados antes de conseguir los nuevos. Claro está. Ahí está. Punto de guardado. Vamos a ver qué nos den acá. Ok, una de la volaria. No me importa, vamos directamente. Dicen por acá, crafteando la María de Juana. No, ¿qué pasó? Porque así no nos llevamos.
This valley is infested with Regala's rebels. The scouts from the village tell us that they've been moving machines through here for days. Some they ride, others they herd along, and some they even strip for parts. Especially cannons. The path ahead will not be easy. We should get going. My orders are to guide you to the bulwark so that you can speak to Tekote. For all the good it'll do.
Not so fast. I'm gonna need a little more than that. What is this place?
Stonecrest was built as an outpost, back when the clans were still at war. Its purpose was to guard the entrance to the valley, as well as keep watch on what happens below. And for now, that means keeping watch on Regala's forces. I wish we had enough soldiers to do more than just look on.
For all the good it'll do? What's that supposed to mean?
The bulwark has stood unyielding since the birth of our clan. Behind it, Tekote believes himself to be invulnerable. If he insists on defying Hikaru's orders, an outlander and a maimed marshal aren't gonna change his mind.
Your chief seems to think differently.
And that is the only reason I am still standing here, talking to you.
What makes you so sure Tekote won't listen to us?
A snake safe in its lair hears nothing but its own rattle.
Come on, is that all you've got for me? Hikaru said you were from the Sky Clan before becoming a marshal. I need to know what you know.
Tekote is a petty, vindictive schemer. If he had any guts, he would have gone after Hikaru long ago. But instead, he covets the chiefdom from behind the bulwark, biding his time, hoping that his foes will weaken one another. Is that enough for you?
For now. What makes the bulwark so impenetrable?
It's made of massive boulders, impervious to any frontal assault. No army or machine has ever penetrated it. I am the only thing that can get you inside. If we're done talking, that is.
Why do you think Regala's forces are driving machines through the valley?
We've heard similar reports from across the clan lands. The rebels are gathering machines from the wilds, but whatever control they have over them doesn't seem to last. So they herd them into camps. Something else happens there. Something that makes their control permanent.
An override with 2 phases.
don't know about that. But it gets worse. We've heard rumors that the rebels are scouting larger machines. I don't know what kind.
Let's hope they don't learn how to override them, too. You were at the embassy.
I was.
I'm sorry about the other marshals.
Their deaths will not go unpunished.
You're still healing.
I will never heal. But that won't stop me from cracking any skulls that need it.
Good thing you're on my side, then. So, what's the plan?
The bulwark is to the southwest. So undoubtedly we'll have to cross paths with Regala's troops along the way. We'll either have to fight our way through, or find a way to sneak past unnoticed. Neither will be easy.
Never is.
Let's get this over with.
Sounds like a Mark Willard.
On
Muy
me.
bien, vamos a ver cómo va la cosa. Digamos
I don't
a
bite
este
soldiers.
chamaco.
I just want to talk.
How would you convince Tekote to send his challengers?
I wouldn't.
Come on.
Tenakth respect a blade, and the strength of the fighter who wields it. What good is anyone who lacks that?
Well, lucky for us, we're both good fighters, but let's hope it won't come to that. So this whole valley is the Sky Clan's territory?
Yes. The clan has defended it for generations.
Close. Against who?
The other Tenakth clans. Even the Karja, long ago. If you want a history lesson, talk to the chaplains.
When you left the Grove, how did you know I'd agree to help Akaro?
Rebels ahead. Hacking away at that machine. Gut them, or sneak around. I will follow.
Saludos para Julio, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenido, bienvenido. Estamos aquí continuando la historia de Horizon. Espero que te guste. La neta, el título tiene mucho que hacer. Pero vamos a ver si es malo e inferior a la primera parte.
Not bad for an outlander and a one-armed soldier.
What they have in courage,
Where'd he
they
go?
lack in brains.
Targeting!
Mira, hicimos una parte que está como si nada.
Have you given up?
Come then!
Ven acá, mijo. Soldado abatido, vamos a romperle la maceta al otro. Está por aquí, bugueado, literal. Vamos a ver qué le pasa.
Onwards to the bulwark.
Y ni modo. La masacración, porque no hay de otra contra estos niños feos. ¿Cómo estás, Julio? ¿Qué me cuentas? ¿Qué tal tu inicio de semana? A ti y todos los presentes. ¿Cómo va su lunecillo? Estamos a mediados de marzo, a nada de la quincena. Por acá hay que
Those
aprovechar algo.
rebels were gathering machine parts, maybe to make more overrides. And Tekote won't do anything?
Why would he, when he has the bulwark? I grew up behind the wall. It's easy to have a false sense of safety there. More rebels in the clearing. Take the lead.
Saludos, Shirezada, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Tienes tiempo para otra sesión de trancazos con estos niños feos, estos rebeldes, según. Vamos a ver qué tal se pone el asunto, porque sí o sí toca darles sus buenos cachetadones. Y poner en claro quién manda aquí.
There. You see that? I knew it. There's a Nora warrior here.
Aplicarles la matación. Ah, caray, con el escudito, ¿cómo me purgan? Ahí está. Sin escudo, eres un grandísimo babota. Y bien derribado. No me cuentas que nada excelente lunes hayas tenido. Estamos empezando con cariño y con amor esto. Vamos a reanimar, a acotarlo porque lo necesitamos. Ay, mi muchacho. Además, lucha con honor, no como uno estos miserables. Lo que están esperando los chiquitos. El otro no lo veo. No quiero que me se rebelde. Ahí está. Y con la pena. Tuvimos que romperle la maceta. Ni modo. La ley de la selva, literal. O tú o ellos. Aquí en este juego la selección del más fuerte es vigente. Una lástima, pero así es. Y es parte del encanto de esta aventura también. Y por acá, el guerrero manco.
Back at Stonecrest, you said the rebels have been moving through here for days. By the time Tekote realizes he's outmatched, this entire valley might be overrun.
If not for the sake of the rest of the clan, I would welcome that day. To see his pride ruined.
Okay, well, maybe we can change his mind.
Aunque también podemos decirle que es el guerrero del manco capaz.
Let me know when you are ready, and I will announce us.
Y ahí está. Este es el lugar. Vean, tremendo paisaje. La neta.
We should not delay.
You there! A marshal requests an audience with your clan commander.
I didn't know there were any marshals left. We defend the path to the mountain.
Where the wings of the Ten shall find us.
All right, Marshal. I'll send the lift for you.
When we meet with Tekote, I'll do the talking.
We'll see how it goes.
back again.
So this was home.
A long time ago. Come on.
Stay focused. Follow through. Is that Katalo?
That's a terrible wound. The last Marshal. Why'd they let an outlander in here? One or another.
Stuck here on duty.
Well, this is a warm welcome.
An outlander and a maimed Marshal. A spectacle.
Reminds me of where I grew up. I never decided which was worse. When they shunned me, or when they stopped and stared.
Right now. We're here for Tekote. Let us in.
The Sky Clan's mighty son returns. Bless the Ten.
Your chief has demanded an immediate dispatch of all challengers to the cool route. We're here to make sure yours haven't gotten lost on their way to the Grove.
I see. Regala must have dealt our chief a mighty blow, if he's sending you two as messengers.
This one defeated Regala's champion, Grudda, at the embassy. She fought honorably.
I had the sense to bar our soldiers from that embassy. Just as I have the sense now to keep our challengers here. If they must fight, then they will fight here. Defending our walls. Our clan.
That wall won't protect you. Not from the machines Regala controls. They're already at your doorstep.
And what do you know of the battles that the Bulwark has withstood? The blood shed upon stone.
I know it wasn't meant to be used as a coward's shield.
You were a great warrior once. But that was then. You tell Hikaru, with all due respect, that we will keep our challengers here for as long as we are safe behind the Bulwark.
I told you, words are useless with his kind. We're gonna have to kill him. It won't be easy with all his men about. Are you even listening?
For as long as we are safe behind the Bulwark, he said. Wait here. I need to get a closer look at that wall.
What? Why?
Losing light. Gonna be dark out soon.
Ay, caramba. ¿Qué onda con este tipo? Me está haciendo enojar. Tremendo pollón. Pero creo que seguramente algo se va a ingeniar
That wall
esta
might not be
chica.
as strong as Tekote thinks it is. I need to get down to the base of it and check it out.
Y aquí vamos a bajar. A ver con qué se topa hoy. Porque algo me dice que la observación que puso al muro cuando estaban subiendo mucho va a tener que ver en el asunto. Y algo aprendí en estos juegos es que las tomas nunca las hacen a la ligera. Nunca. Vamos a ver con qué se topa esta mujer. Trabajar con cuidado. No queremos una defesota antes de tiempo.
Beaten already, Outlander.
Oh, just you wait. distance from the wall. Nowhere to scan it properly.
Bien, hay que ir al punto de observación para que vamos a hacer el escaneo.
Okay, time to scan the wall. Just what I thought. There's something metal in there. Oh, that rock is interfering with the scan. I need to get closer. But how? I might be able to climb up on the left side of the wall. Near that waterfall.
Subimos a la cascadita como nos sugieren. A ver qué nos encontramos. Entonces, cuando iba subiendo, la cámara enfocó una cosa que luego les explico. Sí, y justamente ese pedacito de metal se menciona acá.
Still too much interference. I have to get closer. Maybe I can find a way to get inside the wall.
Mira, aquí está una forma de subir.
Water coming from?
Y vamos a ver qué onda, qué hay aquí, qué locura vamos a terminar descubriendo.
Rocks here might give way if I pry at them.
Y mira nada más. Hay un camino alterno aquí dentro.
Now,
no
scan
más.
that tank again. Power core. I'll bet if I blew it up. But how? Well, can't do anything else here. Better go find Katalo.
Una célula de energía, no manches. Enterrada entre todo estos escombros de piedra. ¿Qué estoy imaginando lo que va a hacer esta mujer? Quiere volarla. Jurando que quiere volar esto. Destrozar a punta de láser todo esto. ¿Cuánto van? Aquí es esta solución. Vamos a regresar. Vamos a botarlo. Y seguramente se va a enojar con ella porque no creo que le guste la idea de volar su casa.
The guard said you've been scurrying around the wall like a rat. What in the name of the ten have you been up to?
Dakote said he wouldn't send his challengers as long as they're safe behind the bulwark, right?
Don't remind me.
So, we take it down.
Did you hit your head on the way down here?
I'm serious. There's something from the old world stuck in there, and it has a power cell. I could blow it up if I just penetrate the first layer of rock and metal.
Even if what you're saying is true, it would take a cannon to do that.
You're right. And you said the rebels were stripping them off machines back in the valley. Come on.
No. I'm not getting dragged further into this madness.
Hikaru ordered you to help me. You gonna defy him like that arrogant shit up there?
That was an unkind comparison.
Chale.
The rebels might have made camp northeast of here.
And then what? The two of us go up against all of them?
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, you may lack sense. But you don't lack courage.
So, back there, with Dakote, it seemed like there's bad blood between you two.
There is. If we make it through this plan of yours, perhaps I'll tell you.
I'll hold you to that.
We're getting close to where we saw the rebels before.
No, hombre, si estoy de acuerdo. Lo puso en su lugar y le dijo algo que le dolió. Hasta el conjuro.
Well, it looks like the rebels just got a lot more firepower.
Ready? Move out!
I'll handle the big guy. You focus on the others.
I'll follow you in.
Maybe I should see if there's anything I can use to take that thing down. My focus can help.
Load up, squad. Soon we march. The Sky Clan will fall. Ha ha! Yeah!
They're down.
Ay, Dios. A ver, vamos a tomar esto. Tenemos que buscar algo que nos sirva contra este mastodonte porque es una máquina grande. ¡Saludos, Cotoban! ¿Cómo estás? Qué gusto verte por acá. ¿Qué hay de nuevo? ¿Qué me cuentas? Estamos viendo que es débil contra el hielo. Tengo municiones para hacerle daño. Aparte que también es débil. No, solamente es puro hielo. ¿Cómo te va, buen Gatoban? Bienvenido. Y un montón de piezas de este criaturín, la neta. ¿Qué tal tu lunes? ¿Qué me cuentas? ¿Cómo te va, Gatoban? ¿Todo bien? Voy a tener cuidado aquí. Porque esto huele a jefe. Para las trampas en tono para su carga, los enemigos sufrirán graves daños y les golpean los restos. Ok, entonces tenemos que darle un buen disparo de mesoclasma. Interesante. Pero no creo que sea suficiente para hacerle daño a la moto. Estamos algo más cerca. Ay, cielos. Qué desastre. Puro reverendo desastre. Para que venga este por acá. Le hacemos la matación silenciosa. Después se nos vaya a subir de nivel. Ay, caramba.
Machine's weak against frost.
Vamos a marcar la pieza. Listo, tenemos dos piezas importantes que le pueden hacer daño. Y estoy bien acá descansando con los bebés del trabajo. Te creo porque ahorita en la redacción estamos con todo. Marzo no es un mes que diga con cosas de tanto peso, pero sí hay títulos por cubrir de interés todavía. Tenemos ahorita, si no me equivoco, a la espera del Final Fantasy 0, Danger of Paradise. Desprendible los tanques. No está mal. Pero necesitamos algo extra, algo útil. Algo más. Pues ni modo. Déjame ver, esta es fecha desprendible. De acuerdo. Supuestamente tenemos un arco extra aquí. El arco de caza. Utilizarlo. No tiene bobinas, pero no importa. Flecha precisa. Precisa extractora. que vamos a ver cómo nos va aquí. Vamos a agacharnos y mantenernos fuera de rango de vista. ¡Ah, que la cara, tío! ¡Corre, corre, corre! Quiero hacer trampas, pero no se puede. Hijo de su... ¡Muévete, mujer! ¡Ay, caramba!
Back to battle, Aloy!
¡Mujer, corre! Anda para acá, tú, puro Kidoris, eso trato, pero siempre llego temprano, me disculpo, pero ya sabe que primero lo que deja y luego lo que aumenta. Ahí está, daño de congelación que se merece, grandísimo Dumbo. Ya no tengo para hacer más. No importa. Tampoco puedo creer de esta. Vamos a ver lo que te puedo ver.
Give them support! That
Listo. Qué buen trancazo, Así es, esta es la versión de PlayStation 5. Nada más tenme paciencia porque no está bastante potente. Ya se enojó. Munición. Son las últimas que me quedan. Ya me rompió esta gran parte de su maqueta. Ahí está, golpe físico. Ya casi que nada más. Se salvó por nada, me dio una muerte. De modo, vamos a utilizar daño de veneno porque es lo que me queda. Muerto. Adiós, me dio una muerte. Derrotadísimo. Y no sale tan mal el asunto, ¿eh? Para recuperar las granadas de hielo, lo poco que se puede hacer. Y esto. Y ahora solo nos queda ver dónde está el otro tonto. Hay alguien más aquí, todavía vivo. Pero no lo veo. Fíjate, no, un tema de batalla. Barriles de munición, siempre. tomarlo.
Just face me, woman to
¿Dónde
woman.
estará este tonto? El que falta.
The machine's heavy
You want
weapon.
to toy with me?
That could be
Ahí está.
useful.
Ya lo vi.
Think you can escape?
For the fallen marshals!
Gracias por participar.
Got 'em all. So, about that cannon.
Listo. Ya te vamos por el material. Bueno, no precisamente. Vamos a tomar esto, vamos al refrigerante. Y cobramos nuestro premio con este mastodonte. Ah, la bomba está arriba del cañón.
I'm not looking forward to hauling this all the way to the bulwark.
Here. I may be maimed, but I've still got a strong back. After you.
Bien. Hemos hecho nuestra misión.
You fought well back there.
I did not think we'd survive. But killing the rebels and the machine, it was good.
Por acá de qué trata el juego. Bueno, es la segunda parte de la historia de Aloy, la cual empezó en Horizon Zero Dawn. Esta es la segunda entrega. Forbidden Quest. El título en este caso trata de que debe de reconstruir lo que sería la GAIA, el sistema que permitía mantener en orden lo que sería el planeta Tierra, por ponerlo de algún modo.
I did them for once. You really think this thing will do the job?
No, soon enough.
En la primera entrega tuvimos que luchar contra uno de los sistemas que se corrompe, Hades. Tras la victoria resulta que Hades solo era el primero de los problemas de Aloy, ya que Gaia necesita estar completa. Y ahora tenemos que lidiar con nuestra bronquitis. Necesitamos al sistema efecto que permite crear máquinas. Pero para eso Gaia necesita recuperar 3 subfunciones antes de poder avanzar. Esta es la primera hasta ahorita. De mientras, necesitamos recuperar a los guerreros.
But you don't just need a cannon. You need a miracle.
Coming right up.
Well, go on.
Porque acaban de vencer a casi todos los maricales de la tribu central de los Tenax. Necesitan que el señor que vive ahí adentro mande a sus guerreros. Pero mientras estén con este muro, va a estar de collón. Hasta ahorita.
Okay. Gotta blast away some rocks so I can expose the power cell. It's working!
Nothing's exploding.
This isn't gonna work.
Well, isn't this impressive? 2 children playing siege. I hope they haven't hurt the Bulwark's feelings. Come now. Stop embarrassing yourselves. And leave this poor mountain alone.
This is your last chance, Chakotay. You can still answer Hikaru's call.
This is your last chance. You have it backwards. Leave this place, Savage, now. And take this cripple with you. Done?
Can't hide behind the wall anymore, Chakotay. Now you have to join Hikaru.
Never. Never. We will rebuild it. Immediately.
You are not safe. The bulwark couldn't protect you from a single cannon, let alone an army of machines. The only pathway to safety is to unite against Regala with your chief. You decreed that no challengers would be sent, while the clan remained safe behind the bulwark. So send them now. Unless your word means nothing. Send them. I didn't hear you.
Send the challengers.
I look forward to seeing the Sky Clan's colors in the arena.
Nicely done, Marshal. What's gonna happen to this place?
They'll have to live without their wall. But that's better than living apart from the tribe, as pawns in Takotay's foolish schemes. If you want to check up on them, talk to Jera, the chaplain of the clan. If anyone needs help up there, she'll know.
Yeah, maybe I will.
I'll take my leave then. I need to report to Hikaru.
I'll see you at the culvert.
Good. We may need another miracle there as well.
Bueno,
maybe I should go up there, see if everyone's all right, and find this chaplain, Gara. Might also be a good idea to resupply before I head back out.
Como dice, por acá ya no están. A estos mineros les cayó el derrumbe. Te viste bien gacho, manchado, la neta. Aunque seas certero. Te pasa. Vamos a ver. ¿Y puedo hacer una mejora de una vez? Aprovechando que aquí hay metas de trabajo y todo eso. No me gusta haberlos dejado sin su lugarcito de protección. Se me hace muy mal la onda. Pero pues ellos se lo buscaron con tremendo jefe patán. Con tremendo pollonazo. A ver, aquí está la mesa, como si no sería mejorar algo. Esta ya la tenemos, creo. Llegada Nora. Pues también igual ya la llevamos. Así que nada, vamos a dejarla así. Y continuamos rápidamente. Vámonos para abajo. Lo siento por toda esa gente de Tecote. Pero pues, ni modo. Tu jefe collón tiene la culpa. Y vámonos aquí. Nos subimos a nuestro investidor. Aquí este cuate como siempre para saltitos chiquitos hasta que la tienda. Pero no importa. Vámonos de regreso. Ya cumplimos nuestra misión. La verdad me gustan mucho los paisajes que están mostrando aquí. Están bien fregones. Se ven bien bonitos. Visualmente bien trabajados. Me encanta. Me hace extrañar mi temporada favorita de invierno. O el otoño. Ya que aquí se ve muy anaranjadizo. Soy más amante del frío que del calor. Por acá el caballo brilla. Pues no es que brille, es una máquina. Nos echa la mano. Nos transporta con facilidad a donde estamos. Y es un gran parote, la neta. Aquí. Uf, nos estamos desviando. Literal, estamos rodeando el lugar. Lo siento, lo siento. Vamos a regresarnos. Ya íbamos bien, pero no me fijé que tomé un mal camino. A ver. Pequeño caballito, muévete. Y nada más nos haces perder el tiempo. Se me descontrola este animalito. A ver. Es que vamos bien, es al sur el asunto. Es que no me queda claro el camino, a ver. Regreso. Una parte menos rocambolesca. Bien. Ok. Sí, este es el camino. Vamos a seguir esta ruta blanca. Ya con esto creo que ya no nos perdemos. Sí, ese torneo no lo tenía ni Toretto. Saludos, Chile, ¿qué tal? Me dio gusto que te pasaras a verlo. ¿Qué les pareció? ¿Les gustaría que manejen más esos eventos aquí en adelante? Por acá. Sí, vamos bien. Vamos por buen camino. Para la otra yo creo que serían torneos más light. Más ligeritos. Vamos a tomar esta piedra amarilla espantosa del mar. Siempre me llaman la atención conseguir estas cosas que parecen secretosos. Ay, no manches. Ah, también que vamos a hacer una teletransportación para no gastar. Pero la neta sí está lejos de esto. Así que hagamos el viaje rápido. Por acá ese tuneo no lo tienen ni las itálicas. Sí te creo, Buena referencia. A ver. Ya volvimos después de perder en tanta blancura.
Let her pass. Outlander, Chief Hikaro and Marshal Kotalo await you within.
Perdonen tanta vuelta, yo pensé que está sencillo, pero me hice
Cool
bolas.
route should be starting soon. Once it's done, I'll be able to access the chamber below Hikaro's throne. And Éter.
Bien, vamos a ver qué onda con lo del filtro. Respecto al torneo, pues les digo, voy a tener más eventos de este tipo más adelante. Espero que les gusten. Más enfocados a novatos. Yo creo que merecen la oportunidad de lucirse, de brillar. ¿No creen? Su chance de demostrar que le pueden empezar a los catorrazos.
This must lead to the arena. It's another part of the ruins, turned into a fighting ring.
Look at them all. They know a battle is coming.
Regala can try all she likes. We'll crush her.
I hope you're right, Marshal. Aloy, it seems you've had to move mountains to bring the Sky Clan to heel. Literally.
Kotalo helped.
Yes. Tekote reprimanded for all the clan to see. You both served well. But now the cool route is at hand. Some have come to compete, others to bear witness. They know Regala will come from you.
I'll do whatever it takes to hold up my end, as long as you remember yours. So what's the plan?
Kotalo.
There are only two viable ways to attack the arena. Through the throne room you just passed, and by the trail on the north end. We've set up barricades at both. But if Regala means to assault the cool route with machines, she will have to attack by the trail.
You will join our defenders there. Hold the line, and I'll have my marshals. You will be free of my service and receive your reward. Make whatever preparations you must. Once the cool route begins, you must see it through.
The grove, the arena, it's all part of the same ancient structure?
Yes. Here the land remembers the sacrifice of the 10. Their deeds commemorated for eternity.
Sacrifice?
The visions tell us that on the ground below, they gave their lives in a fight against machines. We honored them by holding the cool route where they fell.
I know where I'll be. What about you two?
I will be here with the chief, where I belong. Should the fight reach us, we will take the blood owed for our fallen.
If it comes to that, the defenses will hold.
Let's get this over with.
Good. You'll find Dekka at the north barricade with the rest of our defenders. Strike true as the 10. I'll see you when this is done. There's armor in that chest. Take it. It might prove useful. Good. May it keep you safe.
Muy bien, nos dieron algo. A ver qué rayos es esto. Una supuesta armadura. Mariscal Tenact. Campeona Nora. Cazadora Nora. Eso ya lo tenemos. Así que vamos a ponernos esta. Y a ver qué tal. Temporalmente. Nada más porque se trata de esto. O si lo prefieren, seguimos jugando con el traje ese siempre. Un gira en hora. Digo, sí hay ventajas, pero la neta sigo prefiriendo cómo se ve su traje particular. Además, las curas suben más. Vamos a quedarnos con este. Para acá, torneo Marvel Capcom. Tiene que ser con el juego oficial, no puede ser volado. Pero si llegan a relanzar el Marvel Capcom Origins, con mucho gusto podemos armar.
Regala means to make good on her.
Digo, muy en serio.
This cool road will honor the fall.
Vamos a ver rápido.
The desert contestants look more. The spirit of the Tanakh is found in the cool route.
Pero sí, les digo, si más adelante tengo chance de tener o que lance una versión oficial, con mucho gusto del torneo de Marvel Capcom.
Chief's champion. What an honor. Easterner.
Didn't think the Sky Commander himself would be joining us today.
If there's a chance my challengers will be facing Regala, it is only right their commander join in their fate.
Or maybe you need to save face after what happened at the Bulwark.
Careful now. Sometimes sharp wits bring out sharp spears.
I'd save my spear for Regala's troops, if I were you.
No, hombre, se puso bravo este muchacho, Está ardido como ardilla.
Hikaru's defenders should be at the end of this trench.
Vamos a continuar esto. Tampoco para acabar.
We are not alone in this fight.
Por acá los que me acuerdan, a los que salen en Force Unleashed, depende del planeta que estás, en el traje, así como chatarra, traje protegida de boca y la nariz por la contaminación del ambiente. Y luego jugué el Force Unleashed 1, un juego, el 2 no está tan malo, viene lo suyo, pero sí hay que admitir de corazón que el 1 está mucho mejor que el 2, a pesar de las evidentes mejoras que tuvo a nivel gráfico. A ver, ay, la escalera no lo había visto, no, y sí, como decían, yo me gusta la saga Force Unleashed.
Focus on the machines. Take them down. And Regala's forces become no different from our own.
Yes, Chaplain.
Watch each other's backs. Dismissed. Our soldiers are ready. They will defend the cool route from below. But from above...
Not bad. Where did you get it?
One of our squads ripped it off a fallen machine. The honor is yours. Regala may have her tricks, but you will show her our teeth.
Tanakh! The cool route is upon us! Our struggle demands new blood! New leaders! Release the quarry! Challengers, approach! All who take down a machine shall be named Marshal. Remember the 10. Strike from the air as they did, and seize your glory.
Se está poniendo muy intenso esto, no manches. Ya se me acabó esto. Necesito un repetidor numérico. Y sí me acuerdo de la serie Soul. Por supuesto que sí. Es bastante buena, inolvidable para mí. Es lo mejorcito. Que si hicieran una especie de dinosaurio mecánico, lo hacía bien padre.
Let no machine through.
No veo otra máquina. Ah, ya la vi. Listo.
That can't be all of them.
There. What is that?
I don't know.
Hold the defenses! Go!
Draw that thing close! Open fire! Hey! That's right! Over here, you big worm!
This thing down. Regala. Hopefully there's enough to fire a few shots from that ballista.
Ahora tenemos que luchar contra tremendo gusanito serpentín. Caramba, qué duro pega. Y con todo, Pega, máquina. Uy, corre. Ese efecto del sonido duele. Hija de puta. Pégale el cielo, no manches. Ayer le encontré un punto débil. Hija de puta, está rudo esta cosa, Estamos bajando. Necesito quitarles mis cañones de sonido a esta cosa. Vamos a aprovechar la oportunidad de oro. Listo. Un buen daño de Mario. Hijo de su... Rudo con ganas. Me quedan algunas está rudo este muchacho, bastante rudo. Ya casi cae. Mendigo serpentino. Ahorita logramos distraerlo, vale, el gran problema es que no tengo como darle de los flechazos buenos. ya. Curarse. Vamos a agarrar más curas. Porque si no me matan. Hija de su. ¿Qué? Topuda esta criatura, Y bajan bastante, Ya no tengo de estas. Hombre, qué pelea, la neta. Está bien brava la serpiente, No manches, quítate de ahí, mujer. Estoy esperando a que te pegue, literal. Muévete, no me está esperando a que te mate. No, ya fue. Si no agarras esa planta, ya fue. No tuvo nada de agarrar la planta. Deja de eso. Me choca, neta. Se trata de levantarse. Lo que hace es agarrar las plantas de una vez. Porque no manches, qué molestia. Está haciendo que corra, que se pare y se tapa lo que quiere. Ya cuando se levanta, pues ya le bajaron a la vida. Y ven si esta tipa le dispare. Ah, se esperó a que me estuvieron masacrando, literal. Las curaciones completas. Y espérate que me mate, no pasa nada. Ya tengo casi todo. Cambias a la fecha que no tiene más. Híjole, de veras. Se trata de largar a lugares fáciles de esquivar. Justo a tiempo. Corre, 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 corre. Ya no puedo. Hija de su. Necesito abrir estos castores y no tengo cómo fabricar. Que no me alcanza. Y no lo tiene tan fácil, mendigo viborón. Vas a caer, mendiga serpiente, cueste lo que cueste. Espera que se ponga en posición. Hija de tu mendiga serpiente, ya muérete. Con la flecha captura ha sido ya fácil ganarme. Pero pues no la tengo. Así que estamos por la difícil. Ya casi, ya casi. Ya está bien envenenada la mendiga serpiente. Vamos a aprovechar eso. Eres mía. Eres mía grandísima.
Gala went after Hikaru and Katalo. I gotta get to them.
Al fin cayó, mendiga serpiente, estaba bien tojuda.
Go! Get to the chief!
Ahí está una medicina. Uf, y ahora sí, vámonos.
Here they come. We'll defend the hall.
A registrar. Ay, Dios. Le quiero ganar a la primera, pero me falló la neta. Vamos rápido. Hay que salar al jefe Torito.
This isn't finished! I'll be back with everything I have! And all who stand with Hekaro will be run red.
At attention. You fought well. Proved yourself against enemies both metal and flesh. I name you all Marshal. Your first order is to secure the arena from any remaining rebels. Go. I failed. I should have finished Regala. But now she'll be back with more machines. Stronger than ever.
I'll do what I can to help.
No, you've done enough. Far more than our bargain called for. When we first met, you spoke of your true mission on which all depends. I wasn't certain if I believed you then. But I believe in you now. So leave me. And get to your task.
What will you do?
Tend to the wounds. What you need is there. Take it. Your deeds today will be remembered like those of the 10.
Below. What was this place? There. That console. Come on, Éter. Time to go home. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Éter subordinate function to original code.
Got it. Now to get this back to Gaia.
Bien. Por acá no se ve la encuesta. Está muy raro que no la puedes ver.
The
Debe
words of the
estar ahí.
10 are now
De hecho,
clear to us. Here. The visions throughout the grove are different now. And this one, it just appeared. Is this your doing?
Visions have changed.
That's the one that inspired Chief Hikaru.
More testimony of the old ones.
Hear now the words that reunited a people. Following the tragic events of the war, Anne Faraday, the chief architect of the reconciliation effort, addressed a nation in need of hope.
If we look into the future, the lens of the recent past, our fears loom. Wars waged against machines, scarcity of food and water, storms that drive us from our homes. But true courage means facing those fears with conviction instead of cynicism. Leading the peacekeeping effort with these brave men and women, these marshals of the new Southwest, has strengthened my conviction that when we are united, we can overcome any threat. Join me. Join us in that conviction as we strive for a nation and a world without want or war.
Reporting for duty, Commander. I'm coming with you.
But Hikaru needs you.
Because of you, he has new marshals. And a rallying cry the clans cannot ignore. So I will stand with you on your mission. Give whatever is left of my life. It is what I choose.
How can I say no to that? Zoe, there's someone who wants to join us. I need you to meet him in the foothills and guide him the rest of the way.
Will do, Aloy.
Go to the mountains, west of Plainsong. A friend of mine will meet you on the ascent. I'll join you when I can.
A friend of yours? Should be interesting.
All right. I need to get Éter back to Gaia. Seems like capturing it did something to the other holograms, too. Might be worth checking out.
Pues bien, solo nos queda devolver a la subfunción. A ver si me dejan hacer el viajecito de aquí a la base. Y una vez que se ve la secuencia, ya hasta aquí le cortamos. Mientras, pues les recuerdo, hay una encuesta ahí para quien guste participar. Para ver uno de los jueguitos venideros, ustedes decidan que se ve, que no. Y se agradecerá de todo corazón. Hay algunas selecciones, así que hagan hacer su voz por aquí. De ahí podemos ir viendo cómo me organizo para lo demás. Y también el tema del horario ya se eligió, 6 de la tarde y 9 de la noche.
Like this? Oh,
You're not waving a hammer around, Aaron. Try a gentler touch.
and my big sausage fingers don't really do gentle, okay?
Bring it back. Trace the line. To your right. Other right.
I just saw it. It's the one Aloy found up north. Gotcha. They call it a concussion beat party or something. Yeah, now that's music.
Aloy! Erend, you're all better. And you're here.
Well, the world only goes on if you can do your thing. We learn fast enough, we help make that happen. You want all the backup you can get, right?
We still have much training to do, of course. One does not become hunter in a day.
Each seed grows at a pace of its own. Doesn't mean it won't bloom. You should know your Tenakth friend arrived.
Kotallo.
I heard their warriors drink people's blood. I want to sleep with one eye open.
I think he's seen enough blood for a lifetime.
I showed him to one of the rooms. He seems to appreciate the privacy.
Looks like you've got things under control. I should get this to GAIA.
Right. We'll keep on training. Catch up as fast as we can.
I'm seeing glyphs in my dreams already.
Well, while you've been off gallivanting around, I've been working with GAIA to find out more about the land gods. So from where I'm standing, you're in need of some training. Come along.
Okay.
I could teach you.
Don't. By the forge, find an
Bien, tenemos a más gente en la base. Tenemos juegos aquí en la base. Y... ay, ¿cuál es su... Lo tenemos nuevos aliados en la base. Vamos a ver qué nos dicen. Y respecto a los juegos, la encuesta de los que puse nuevos que aún no salen, que les pueden interesar, están el de Kirby y el Final Fantasy Zero, el Paradise. Son las opciones.
Varl looks happy about his training partner.
Learning is best done together.
Have you gone back to Plainsong at all?
I thought about it, but I wouldn't know what to tell them. The chorus already thinks me a thorn in the thicket. If they knew what we did to Fa, even if they understood, there'd be little they could grasp about all this. No. For now, I must leave the tribe behind.
What are you up to?
GAIA was kind enough to put together a list of glyphs used by the Old Ones. She helped me decipher some of the data you've collected, and showed me how to use the focus to help the process. It's not easy, but it's been working so far.
That's good to hear. Did GAIA tell you anything about the Zeniths?
She did. Though it wasn't exactly easy to believe. To think that there are places among the stars where life can bloom as it does here. It is humbling, to say the least. And heartbreaking, that such life should be bent on destroying ours.
You've spoken with Kotallo?
A few words. Tenakth don't have much use for us outsiders. You must have made quite the impression for him to offer his fealty.
So, how does a tribe like the Utaru manage to maintain the peace with warriors like the Tenakth?
By holding them off. When our fields bloomed aplenty, the Tenakth looked upon our lands with envy. But Plainsong's dishes provided sanctuary and high ground to keep invaders at bay. In the end, even the Tenakth saw sense in a truce. The Utaru promised to provide the Tenakth with food from our crops every year. In exchange, the Tenakth would relinquish one of their own, a veteran, to train the Utaru in combat. This custom was abandoned a few years after the derangement, but some veterans still remain in the plains.
I've been meaning to ask, what's the deal with you and the chorus? You didn't seem to be on the best of terms.
That's what happens when you're the one Utaru who insists on publicly defying them. Twice. When the Karja invaded the Utaru plains, they did more than just attack our villages. They burned our fields, took our people as slaves, and murdered those who were too weak to make the trip back to Meridian.
To be sacrificed in the Sun Ring.
I was helping the healers back then, as waves of refugees swarmed into Plainsong. The chorus was divided in how to face the invaders. Some saw sense in raising arms. Others believed the dishes would keep us safe, as they had many times before. And while they bickered, I buried the seeds of the fallen.
It couldn't have been easy. Seeing your people suffer while the Karja invaded your lands.
I come from a small village near Plainsong. My grandmother used to say there was no seed that wouldn't grow there. I moved to the dishes when I decided to apprentice as a healer. When the Red Raids began, I thought about going back. But the injured kept pouring into Plainsong, day after day. So I kept putting it off. One day, I woke up to hear a Karja raiding party had ransacked my village during the night. I rushed there with the healers to help the survivors, but there weren't any left. The smell of burning flesh haunts me to this day.
I'm sorry, Zoe.
I made it a point to appear before the chorus as soon as we returned, to demand that we take a stand against the invaders. I was denied. So I left to fight on my own.
You said you set out to fight the Karja alone?
I did. But it turned out I wasn't the only one. News of my disagreement with the chorus spread through the plains. Before I knew it, I had more than a dozen Utaru warriors ready to follow me into battle. We knew we couldn't take on the Karja armies head-on, but we also knew the lay of the land better than they did. We ambushed smaller raiding parties, sabotaged their supply lines, and hit their encampments at night.
Sounds like you were a force to be reckoned with.
Enough that the Tenakth took notice. When the clans began to push the Karja back east, they let us join their ranks. We chased the enemy all the way to Barren Light.
You said you were at Barren Light when the Tenakth defeated the Karja?
Tenakth marshals climbed the cliffs of the Daunt under cover of night, then attacked from the other side. Before we knew it, the gates were open, and the full force of the clans burst through. What happened next was not something I like to remember. When all the dust and blood settled, I smelled it again. The stench of burnt flesh. Our enemies defeated. What was left of my squad returned to the Utaru Plains. I went back to Plainsong. But even as the harvests passed, it didn't feel like I'd truly returned at all.
Is that when you became a grave singer?
I thought soothing the suffering of others would somehow appease my own. Then you came along and gave me a choice. I could either sing at people's graves or fight for a chance to keep them alive.
I'm glad you chose the latter. I see you've settled in.
GAIA did say this place was built for us, so we could regain control of our lands with her terraforming system. Nurture them like the land gods do Plainsong's fields. It does strike me as odd that a place of life should have so much metal.
So you've been talking to GAIA?
Yes. She was kind enough to take me through some of the history of the Old Ones, including their demise and the heroic actions of her creator, Elizabeth Sobek. I was surprised to see she was you. Past, but reborn? Not that I claim to understand how.
You've been getting to know Erend, I assume?
Of course. Any friend of Varl's is a friend of mine. In this case, a very loud friend.
Right. I should probably go.
I shall return to our training then.
A ver qué nos dicen todos estos chicos y pues le cortamos. Y mañana continuamos con la extracción de GAIA. A menos que quieran ver la cinemática de GAIA.
Wow, this place is starting to come alive.
Yeah, and GAIA placed all the data she got from your focus into that archive room. With the focuses you gave us, we'll be able to access it at our own pace. You know, learn and train. And if you need us, we'll be there to fight at your side.
Got it. Thanks, Varl. Looks like I was wrong about the Zeniths. Their ship didn't explode on its way to Sirius like everyone thought.
And we saw how they lied about creating a better future at their launch facility. Guess they lied about what happened to their ship, too. But still, the tribe's settling amongst the stars.
I couldn't put a single dent in their shields, Varl. That one Zenith almost killed me.
That didn't stop you from resurrecting GAIA. Won't stop us from using Hephaestus against them.
Let's hope that's enough. How's, training with Zoe?
You know we really are training. Mostly. Look, she reads glyphs faster than I can already. I'd be a fool to refuse her help.
Of course. You guys reading something over there?
We just finished going through all the logs you collected back in Nora territory, and All Mother Mountain. It's hard to imagine that my ancestors were trapped inside, without the knowledge from Apollo to guide them.
Thanks to Ted Faro.
Yeah. I wonder how it must have felt when they were finally free. The world must have seemed so beautiful.
Not to mention terrifying. They weren't much more than kids.
And they became an entire tribe.
I'm guessing you've spoken with Kotallo?
I wanted to pay my respects for those who fell when we were ambushed at the embassy. Told him I'd never seen anyone throw themselves at a machine like he did. He said a warrior shouldn't be praised for fulfilling their duty. For a second I thought I was talking to my mother. Never thought a Tenakth and a Nora war chief could have so much in common.
How's everyone handling their focus?
And we all have our difficult moments. Erend definitely curses the most. But I'm hoping Oseram's stubbornness prevails.
How's everyone doing?
Just taking it all in. No one snapped their bowstrings yet.
Think you can hold the fort while I'm gone?
If Erend stops listening to the same music over and over again, maybe. We'll be fine.
Hey.
Hey.
A nice place.
Well, it's not like I built it or anything.
Right. Well, I can see why you had your doubts about bringing us along. It is a lot to take in. But, don't worry. There's nothing I can't handle.
Right. I guess you know what we're up against by now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When Varl first told me those bastards come from the stars, I thought he'd eaten too many of those medicinal berries. Yeah, but I've gotten used to seeing impossible things, thanks to you. I just wish they weren't always trying to kill us.
Yeah, you and me both. I see Varl gave you a focus.
Well, it doesn't look as fashionable on me, but by the Forge, the things I've been able to see. Granted, a lot of them are bad, you know, the old world ending and such. I'm still trying to wrap my head around most of it, but I never really understood how you were ever able to find my sister back in the Sunday. And now I do, sort of. It makes me feel like I could be useful, you know?
It takes some time, but yeah. How are you settling in?
Varl's been helping me get the lay of the land, when he's not getting all tongue-tied. I don't know who makes him more nervous, that GAIA lady or our new Utaru friend.
Well, what about the Vanguard? Aren't you supposed to be back east, ordering them around?
I sent some of them back to Meridian with a message. I doubt Avad will mind me sticking around to help the savior of Meridian.
So, you've met our new Tanakh friend.
He's, quiet. I thought his people were supposed to be bloodthirsty maniacs.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you trust him, so do I.
I have to go.
I guess it's back to reading.
Aloy, we've gathered some supplies in that chest. Take what you need.
Looks like someone's made this space their own.
I see you found Varl and Zoe's room, Aloy. I believe they wanted private accommodations.
I see.
Aloy.
It's good to see you. I'm guessing you've got a lot of questions?
I've been told of our enemy and their intentions. Your friends showed me to the vision you keep in this place, GAIA, and gave me this focus. I don't pretend to fully understand everything, but all I really need to know is where to train and when to fight.
Welcome to the team, then. Now that you know who the enemy is, do you have any questions?
I'll admit, I find them hard to grasp. From the heavens. And invulnerable.
For now.
I will leave the strategy to you. I trust you will point my blade where it will cut the deepest.
You've had some time with the team now. Any thoughts?
I admit, I was surprised to see an Utaru here. Farmers don't make for effective soldiers.
I'm told she rallied some in her tribe against the Karja, and fought all the way to Barren Light.
Interesting. Perhaps I'm mistaken.
What are you looking at over there?
The others have been helping me decipher the symbols the focus shows me. So, I thought I'd try to understand the weapon you intend to use against the enemy. This Hephaestus, it will be able to make machines? That answer to GAIA?
Yes.
How many?
As many as we need.
Such power. Has the world ever seen the like?
You said the Bulwark was your home a long time ago. That you were part of the Sky Clan.
Yes.
That's all you're gonna tell me?
Fine. As you wish. My parents were killed in a clan skirmish, so I was raised by my squad. As I grew older, I came to be known as an accomplished fighter. Tekote took a special interest in me. I fought by his side against the Karja, and led my squad on a dangerous climb into the Daunt. It was I who opened the gates at Barren Light, from the east side, allowing the Tanakh to raise it.
That must have gotten you some attention.
Indeed. I was welcomed home as a hero, and I was content.
And why'd you leave?
I became a marshal.
Why did you leave the Sky Clan to become a marshal?
I was sent to the Kulrut by Tekote. Back then, I would have obeyed his every order. I believed in him, like one would a father. I was too blind to see the fear in his eyes. Fear of a rising young warrior challenging his command of the clan. I returned a hero from the battle at Barren Light. But to him, I was only a threat. Never occurred to him that I had no interest in rising above my station.
Why did Tekote think you wouldn't be a threat to him if he sent you to the Kulrut?
Tekote knew that if I survived the Kulrut, I'd be forced to forsake the clan to serve the Tenakth as a whole. I'd never be allowed to challenge his command, even if I wanted to. After our victory at Barren Light, Tekote spoke to our people, said it would be selfish to rob Hikaru and the marshals of a warrior like myself, even though he knew perfectly well I had no intention of ever leaving. It was exile, guised as an honor. One he knew I couldn't refuse. So I became a marshal, and never looked back.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
I am not. Though it pained me at the time, a marshal is what I was destined to be.
When we were at the Bulwark, the guard said something about the Wings of the Ten. Hikaru also mentioned it at the Kulrut. Dekka, too. What does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings, and leapt into battle from the sky. For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess, and it is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Kulrut. Many times I imagined it as a child. The feeling of freedom, and the awe it must have inspired.
What did Chief Hikaru say when you told him he'd be joining me here?
You spilt rebel blood at the Grove, and helped reunite the clans. There was little more to be said. He understood.
Well, I'm honored he lent me his best marshal. At least for a little while.
Indeed.
I should go. Feel free to check in on Hikaru and your people. Door's always open here.
I will. May the Ten walk with you.
Bien, ahí están los diálogos. Y tienen un poco de todo el despapalle que se arma entre cada misión. Van mejorando esto, van cambiando. Así que pues cada vez que terminemos un grupo de misiones nos toca hacer esto. Si quieren lo dejamos aquí y mañana continuamos con lo que tengan que decir GAIA, o lo podemos hacer de una vez. Ustedes dicen. Porque tampoco lo quiero desvelar ya más. Pero igual siempre les agradezco que estén por aquí. Y que me acompañen, apoyen. Y que disfruten una buena historia, una buena partida. O cualquier otra cosa. Pero pues bueno, por mientras, yo creo que lo dejamos aquí y mañana empezamos esto. ¿O prefieren ver de una vez la cinemática de GAIA? Si no, pues aquí le dejamos. No sin antes agradecerle a todos los que se pasaron un ratito y deseo lo mejor. Y que nos estaremos viendo más a rato en otra ocasión. Muchas gracias, que descansen. Saludos a Elías que viene llegando. Estoy por cortar, de hecho. Pero mira, no es para que veas. No es porque llegaste, te pongo esta cinemática y cortamos.
Welcome back, Aloy. When you're ready, please merge Éter with me. Afterwards, I must discuss an important matter with you.
So, what did you want to discuss?
While you were away, I received an unusual transmission on my dedicated Eleuthia frequency.
Eleuthia. That's one of the subfunctions you couldn't detect before.
Yes. The transmission occurred so slowly that at first it seemed like an accidental blip of data amongst background static. Once I noticed this irregularity, it took some time to collate the complete message.
Coordinates. Where does it lead?
To a mountain to the northwest of this facility. A word of caution, Aloy. It is possible this transmission is genuine. It is also possible it is being broadcast by someone or something else.
You don't think it's actually Eleuthia?
I am uncertain.
What's SOS?
It is an old world code. A distress signal. A desperate plea for help.
Why would Eleuthia send a coded transmission on a frequency only the two of you can communicate on?
I believe it was done as a precaution to avoid detection, or at least to create the appearance of the desire to do so. I am also uncertain why Eleuthia would expect that I would be able to detect and respond to its distress signal at all. As far as it is aware, I no longer function.
Okay, so either Eleuthia is in trouble and sent the message hoping you were out there, or someone else is trying to get us to go to these coordinates, pretending to be Eleuthia.
That is my conclusion as well.
Could the Zeniths be sending the transmission?
According to the data I reviewed on your focus, the Zeniths recovered the other Gaia root kernel in the Hades Proving Lab. It is feasible they used it to gain access to my internal frequencies.
So, maybe they sent it thinking you'd respond and reveal your location.
Possibly. However, the transmission is highly irregular. If they intended to provoke me into revealing myself, I would expect the communication to be more routine.
Right. So maybe it's not them then. You said the coordinates lead to a mountain to the northwest. What's there?
I have no record of anything of note in that vicinity.
Okay, and what about the other number in the message? 237. Any idea what that means?
I have queried my available databases, but it does not appear to have any significance. Perhaps its meaning can only be understood at the indicated coordinates.
All right, I'll go to the coordinates and check out the source of the transmission.
All by yourself? Ha! No way.
I included Erend and Varl in this briefing via their focuses. I concur that you should not investigate this alone.
What if it's a trap?
Of course it could be a trap. But if it really is Eleuthia, then it's in trouble, and I need to bring it back. Don't worry. I'll be careful and...
We're coming with you.
Fine. Go grab your things.
We'll wait for you at the west exit, in case you need to upgrade your gear.
Bueno, pues hasta aquí le dejamos. Ya sabemos qué es lo que hay que hacer. Así que lo siguiente es buscar a Ilitia. Y esperemos que no sea una trampa. Cuídense mucho, que descansen. Gracias por todo. Nos vemos mañanita. Y prometo que este espacio no se quedará solo. Mientras ustedes sigan acompañando el Valhalla Lunar. Armando con fuerza el amor por jugar. Después de todo, en este valle es su poesía lunar, donde los juegos conviven con los verdos y también con ustedes, chicos bellos. Chao, chao.